story shared was a tribute to the courage displayed by the soldiers and civilians alike. In a distant galaxy, there was a school known as the Galactic Academy. Here, young alien students from different planets came to learn about the universe. The school was filled with strange and wonderful creatures, each with their own unique skills and talents. Among them were the quick-witted Xylothians, the powerful Trogans, and the wise Kinterans. They all shared one goal: to understand the cosmos and their place in it. One bright morning, the students gathered in a large circular classroom. The walls were lined with colorful screens showing images of various alien species and planets. Today was a special day. Their teacher, Professor Quarak, was going to talk about the elder races, ancient and advanced species that had shaped the galaxy. The students were buzzing with excitement, eager to learn about the great civilizations that came before them. As the professor began his lecture, he explained, the elder races are known for their incredible achievements in science, technology, and culture. They have existed for thousands of years, and their wisdom has influenced countless other species. The students listened intently, their eyes wide with curiosity. Then Professor Quarak revealed something surprising. Today, we will focus on humans, a species from a small blue planet called Earth. They are considered the elder race, just like us. The classroom fell silent. The students exchanged puzzled glances. Humans? They had always thought of humans as primitive creatures who were not advanced enough to be part of the elder races. What do you mean? Asked Zara, a bright Xylothian with shimmering skin. How can humans be an elder race? They're just humans! Professor Quarak smiled, sensing their disbelief. Let me explain. Thousands of years ago, humans achieved great things. They built amazing cities, explored their oceans, and even sent ships into space. But something happened that caused them to lose much of their technology and knowledge. Their planet faced wars, pollution, and disasters, which made them forget their past. The students listened with rapt attention. This was a side of humans they had never considered. Rax, a tall, three-eyed Trogan, raised his hand. So humans once had advanced technology? What happened to it? Professor Quarak nodded. Yes, they were once a powerful species. But over time, they became isolated and lost touch with their heritage. Many believe that they are still recovering from their past mistakes. This revelation shook the students. They had been taught that they were among the most advanced species in the galaxy. How could humans, who had seemed so weak and unimportant, be classified as an elder race? They felt a mixture of confusion and excitement. Zara spoke up again, her voice filled with determination. If humans are an elder race, we need to learn more about them. What can we do to help them remember their past? Professor Quarak's eyes sparkled with enthusiasm. I'm glad you asked. The Galactic Academy has a special program for students who want to explore the history of other races. Perhaps we can organize a field trip to Earth. You can meet humans, learn about their culture, and understand their struggles. The classroom erupted with cheers. The students were eager to explore this new world and meet the mysterious humans. They couldn't wait to see if the stories of their achievements were true. They envisioned vibrant cities, incredible inventions, and art that sparked the imagination. As the class ended, the students buzzed with excitement and questions. They were ready for an adventure, hoping to uncover the hidden treasures of humanity's past. They felt a sense of purpose, to help humans reclaim their lost legacy and remind them of their importance as an elder race. Zara turned to her friends, her eyes shining with determination. Let's prepare for our trip. We have so much to learn and so many questions to ask. Together we can make a difference! With their hearts full of curiosity, the students left the classroom, dreaming of the wonders they would discover on Earth. They were not just students anymore. They were explorers on a mission to connect with a lost civilization and help them rise again. After their thrilling lesson about humans, the students of the Galactic Academy were filled with excitement. They could hardly wait for their upcoming trip to Earth. This small blue planet had always seemed so far away, but now it felt close enough to touch. The idea of meeting humans and discovering their lost heritage was electrifying. The students gathered in the common area to discuss their plans for the journey. Zara, the eager Xylothian, took charge of the meeting. Okay, everyone. We need to organize ourselves for this trip. What do we want to learn about humans when we get there? Her eyes sparkled with enthusiasm. The group nodded, feeling the same excitement bubbling inside them. Rax, the tall Trogan, raised his hand. I want to know about their inventions. I heard humans created amazing machines and tools. What happened to them? Are they still using those old technologies? His question sparked a flurry of ideas. I want to see their art and music, exclaimed Lena, a cheerful Kintaran with bright, colorful skin. Humans have such interesting ways of expressing themselves. I heard their music can make you feel happy or sad. I want to experience that. The others nodded in agreement, eager to explore the creative side of humanity. After discussing their interests, the students decided to create a list of topics to explore. They wanted to learn about human history, their inventions, their art, and most importantly, their culture. Zara suggested, let's also try to meet some humans and ask them questions. We need to understand how they feel about their past. The next day, the students gathered at the launch pad where their spaceship awaited them. It was a sleek vessel, shining brightly in the sunlight, ready to take them on their adventure. The ship was equipped with all the latest technology, making it a perfect choice for their journey. As they boarded, they felt a rush of excitement. This was not just a trip. It was the beginning of a new adventure. Once inside, Professor Quarak briefed them on the flight. The journey to Earth will take a few days. We will travel through the stars and you will see many amazing sights along the way. Remember to document everything you see, as it will help you understand the universe better. The spaceship's engines roared to life, and the students felt a thrill as the ship lifted off the ground. They gazed out of the windows, watching their home planet shrink into the distance. Stars sparkled all around them, and they were filled with a sense of wonder. It was like they were flying into a dream. During the journey, the students took turns at the observation deck. They marveled at the colorful nebulae and distant planets, their imaginations running wild with the possibilities of what lay ahead. They shared stories about their own cultures, learning from one another as they traveled. The excitement in the air was contagious, and they felt united in their quest to learn about humans. As they neared Earth, the students began to prepare themselves for what they would encounter. They studied human languages, hoping to communicate effectively. They practiced simple greetings and phrases, giggling at how different human sounds were from their own languages. "How do you say hello again?" asked Rax, trying to mimic the pronunciation. The day of arrival finally came. As they approached Earth, the blue planet became more visible. It was stunning, vibrant greens and blues painted across its surface. The students were in awe. They could see clouds swirling around the atmosphere, and soon they would touch down on the very soil that had once been home to the elder race. Once they landed, the students stepped out of the spaceship, their hearts racing with excitement. The air was fresh and filled with the sounds of nature. Birds chirped, and the breeze carried the scent of flowers. Everything was new and different, and they could hardly contain their enthusiasm. They had arrived at Earth, the planet of humans, and their adventure was just beginning. Zara looked around, taking in the beauty of the landscape. "This is amazing! I can't wait to explore and meet some humans." The group felt a mix of nerves and excitement, ready to dive into the unknown. They were not just visitors, they were ambassadors of their own cultures, eager to learn and connect with the ancient elder race. With their spirits high and their minds open, the alien students ventured into this new world, ready to uncover the mysteries of humanity and help bring back its lost legacy. As the students of the Galactic Academy stepped off their spaceship, they could hardly believe they were finally on Earth. The landscape before them was like nothing they had ever seen. They found themselves in a lush green park, surrounded by tall trees, colorful flowers, and the cheerful sound of birds singing. The sky was a brilliant blue, and the sun shone brightly, filling the air with warmth. It was a perfect day to begin their adventure.
Wow!
"Look at this place!" exclaimed Zara, her eyes wide with wonder. "It's so beautiful. I can't believe we're actually here." The other students nodded in agreement, their faces lighting up with excitement. They had traveled far from their home, and now they were standing on the planet of the elder race. As they explored the park, they noticed small creatures wandering around. At first they seemed shy, but soon they came closer. The students realized these creatures were humans. They were just regular people, going about their day, completely unaware of the excitement surrounding them. The alien students felt a mix of curiosity and nervousness. Would the humans welcome them? Rax, the tall Trogan, was the first to approach a group of humans sitting on a picnic blanket. "Hello," he said in a cheerful tone, waving his hand. The humans looked surprised, glancing at each other in confusion. They had never seen creatures like these before. One of the humans, a young girl with bright hair and friendly eyes, smiled and waved back. "Hi there!" "Who are you?" she asked, her voice filled with curiosity. Rax's heart raced with joy. They were being welcomed. "We are students from the Galactic Academy," Rax replied, trying to sound confident. "We traveled from another planet to learn about humans and your culture." The humans looked intrigued, leaning closer to hear more. The alien students began to introduce themselves, explaining where they came from and why they were on Earth. As the conversation continued, more humans joined in, fascinated by their visitors. The aliens learned that humans had many different cultures, languages, and traditions. The students listened closely, eager to soak up as much knowledge as they could. They asked questions about human history, their inventions, and the arts that Zara had been so excited to see. After chatting for a while, the young girl invited them to join her picnic. "We have some snacks. Would you like to try?" she said with a smile. The alien students exchanged glances, curious about what humans ate. They agreed, feeling adventurous. The humans offered them sandwiches, fruits, and cookies. The students were surprised at how different the flavors were from what they were used to on their home planets. Zara took a bite of a juicy apple and exclaimed, "This is delicious! I've never tasted anything like it before." The humans laughed, enjoying the aliens' genuine reactions. As they sat together, sharing food and stories, the students learned more about human lives. They found out that humans had their own struggles and challenges, just like any other race. Some shared stories of hard work, while others talked about their dreams and aspirations. The alien students began to see humans not just as a distant elder race, but as real individuals with hopes, fears, and experiences. After the picnic, the group decided to take a walk around the park. The humans showed them the different types of trees and flowers, explaining how each one was unique. The alien students were fascinated by the biodiversity of Earth. They had studied plants and animals in their classes, but seeing them in person was an entirely different experience. As they strolled, they spotted a small pond filled with ducks swimming gracefully. Zara pointed excitedly. "Look at those cute little creatures! Can we feed them?" One of the human children laughed and nodded, pulling out some bread. They all took turns tossing pieces to the ducks, enjoying the simple joy of watching the birds quack and splash in the water. The day passed quickly, filled with laughter and discoveries. The students felt a sense of connection forming between them and the humans. They realized that despite their differences, they shared many common values, like friendship, curiosity, and the desire to learn. The alien students had come to Earth to uncover the legacy of humanity, but they were also beginning to form bonds that would last a lifetime. As the sun began to set, casting a warm golden glow over the park, Zara turned to her friends. "This has been the best day ever. I can't wait to learn more about humans and their culture." The others nodded, their hearts full of excitement and gratitude. They knew this was just the beginning of their adventure on Earth, and they were eager to dive deeper into the rich history of humanity. With their new human friends by their side, they felt ready to explore this incredible world together. The sun rose brightly over the horizon, casting a warm glow across the park where the alien students had spent the last few days. It was their last day on Earth, and a mix of emotions filled the air. They felt excited about what they had learned, but they also felt sad that their adventure was coming to an end. They had made new friends and experienced things they had never imagined. As the alien students gathered together, Zara spoke up. "I can't believe it's our last day. I want to make the most of it." The others nodded in agreement, their faces reflecting a mix of happiness and sadness. They had formed strong bonds with the humans and didn't want to say goodbye just yet. Tom, the friendly human boy, arrived with a big smile. "Good morning, everyone. We were thinking of taking you to the beach today. It's a beautiful place, and you'll love it." The alien students exchanged excited glances. They had heard about beaches in their studies, but had never seen one in person. "Yes, let's go!" Rax shouted, unable to contain his enthusiasm. As they made their way to the beach, the group chatted about all the incredible experiences they had shared. They laughed about their dance class and the funny moments they had during their picnic. Each memory felt like a treasure, and they knew they would carry these moments with them forever. When they arrived at the beach, the sight was breathtaking. The golden sand stretched for miles and the waves crashed gently against the shore. The salty breeze danced around them and the sun sparkled on the water. It was a picture-perfect scene, and the alien students were in awe. "This is amazing!" Lena exclaimed, running towards the water. The humans joined them, and together they built sand castles, splashed in the waves, and collected colorful shells. The alien students were fascinated by the ocean and its creatures. They had read about marine life, but seeing it up close was something entirely different. Zara found a small, bright starfish and carefully picked it up. "Look at this! It's so beautiful," she said, showing it to her friends. As they played, the group noticed a gathering of people nearby. A local beach volleyball game was in full swing, and the humans invited the alien students to join. "Come on! It's easy and so much fun," Tom encouraged them. The alien students hesitated at first, unsure of the game, but their curiosity won over. "Okay, let's give it a try," Rax said with a smile. The game was filled with laughter and friendly competition. The alien students discovered they were quite good at volleyball, surprising their human friends with their agility and teamwork. The beach echoed with cheers and shouts as they played together. It felt like a celebration of their friendship, and everyone was having a great time. After playing for a while, they all collapsed on the sand, out of breath but happy. Zara looked at her friends and said, "I wish we could stay here forever. I've learned so much from all of you, and I don't want this to end." The others nodded in agreement, feeling the same way. Their time on Earth had changed them, and they had come to cherish their new friendships. Tom sat up and said, "You know, just because you're leaving doesn't mean we have to end our friendship. We can keep in touch. There's so much we can learn from each other." The alien students brightened at the idea. "Yes, we can share stories about our worlds and continue learning from one another," Rax replied excitedly. They quickly exchanged contact information, using technology from their ships to communicate across the stars. They made a promise to keep sharing their experiences and knowledge no matter the distance. It was a new beginning, one filled with hope and excitement for the future. As the day turned into evening, the group gathered to watch the sunset. The sky was painted with shades of orange, pink, and purple, creating a breathtaking view. They all sat in silence, taking in the beauty of the moment. Zara whispered, "This is perfect. I will never forget this day or the friends I made here." With the sun sinking below the horizon, they took a final group photo to capture the memories of their time together. They hugged each other tightly, not wanting to let go. "We will meet again," Tom promised. "And when we do, we'll have even more adventures." As the alien students boarded their spaceship, they looked back at their human friends, who waved goodbye with big smiles. The engines roared to life, and the ship lifted off the ground. The students watched as the park and beach shrank below them, their hearts filled with mixed emotions. While they were sad to leave, they also felt excited about their new connections and friendships. They knew that this was not the end, but rather a new beginning in their journey. They would share their experiences and continue to learn from one another, creating a bond that spanned across worlds. As they soared through the stars, Zara looked out the window, feeling grateful for everything they had experienced. "This is just the start of our adventures," she said, her voice filled with hope. The others nodded, knowing that the universe held endless possibilities. They were ready to explore and discover more about themselves and the incredible connections they had made. And so, the story of the alien students and their friendship with the humans continued, reminding them that love, curiosity, and friendship could bridge any gap, no matter how vast.